You read in the promos forum they working on Cypress. Cypress or Cyprus? Which one, Davina? Do you mean the video? There's a video on YouTube where they demonstrate the Volvo collision avoidance braking system, and the truck goes barreling along, and then you're thinking to yourself, there's no way that's going to stop, and then it just stops before it hits this car. It's crazy. I don't know, Carl. I can't really watch the video. I'm driving. Yeah, Zarias, exactly. It's just my preference. Obviously yours too. Twitch is not letting you sub with your CC, your credit card. That is odd. That is pretty odd. It's in the Volvo vid where the auto braking doesn't work on the car plows straight to the back of a truck. Don't think I've seen that. I saw the one where the... Whoa. What was this car doing? This is a 3-lane motorway with no paint on the road. And cracks, look at it. I saw one where there was a... one of those Google automated self-driving cars had gone into the back of a truck. That was quite funny. Our customer expects delivery. You what, mate? Already 80Ks. Well, there's no markings on the road, so I have no clue. I made the police officer jump.
Oh, yeah.
BCS, in Denmark, it gives you a fine of 1,500 Danish to use your phone and a cut in your license if you use it without the hands-free. If you got 3 cuts in 3 years, you have to give up and do a new driver test. To be honest, I kind of agree with that. But I've no idea how much 15 Danish is in pounds. Whoa. What's that all about? Yes, it is black salt, so if you get caught using a mobile phone in the UK now, it is 6 points. Which, I'll be honest with you, is ridiculous, but they've done that because they can't seem to stop people from using mobile phones. I prefer the Danish system. If you threaten people in this country with sitting a test again, trust me, they will start to behave. Because they don't want to do that. Half of them have forgotten most of the highway code. His larder stalled, lol. Kimber, thank you for the resume, Kimber. Tom 1, first sub on the ATS launch weekend, been here when I can ever since. Keep up the good work. Yeah, that's why you're on 25 months. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, 3 points for speeding, 6 points for using your mobile phone. Logic. 15 Danish is 170, so that's £178 then. What's the Danish system? The Danish system would be a £178 fine and a cut in your license. If you get 3 cuts in 3 years, you have to give up your license and do a new driver test. How many points before you lose your license? Well, if you get to 12 points, you lose your license. I think you have to go to court, and you normally lose your license for 12 months or something. Of course, the biggest hit is not so much that. The biggest problem is your insurance. You have to then declare that on your insurance, and your insurance goes poof. Yeah, homie, you said 1,500 Danish, so that's... You said 15 was £1.78, so I worked out that 1,500 was £178. Hey, Chris Patrol, how you doing? I was reading chat. Collision avoidance though. Whew. I was reading chat right then. Looked up at the screen. Where's that scroll bar gone? Sorry about that. Yeah, that was a driver error, it was my bad. Still, I didn't kill anybody. You watch driving, bro, now. Did I damage the trailer? That's all I care about. Nope. That's fine. Oh, it's just started snowing as we get here. Where are we? We are southeast of Moscow. Bounce for using a mobile while driving in Slovenia is 120 euros. Is that it though? Is it just money? See, it can't just be money because people who are rich want car. Oh, crikey, we're going this way. Didn't realise we were going into a roundabout. I can't really see out this side window. You got it. Yeah, I've got a 1013, Danny boy. The rats are smacking the glass over here in Moscow. Danny boy. Hand. Sorry, I should call you Hand, Danny boy. Squirrel, are you full-time streaming now? Haven't seen any uploads on YouTube lately? Well, I'm a full-time content creator. That's what I am. I'm live. I'll be back on YouTube probably this week. Hey, DJ Black Devil. What about those gators? Well, you know, there's gators in the grass. I don't understand a word of what they were saying. There's snakes in the grass and there's gators in the air. That's your 10-4. Gimba, thank you for 6 months. Have I ever done the challenging maps roads on stream? Yeah, we've done that. We've done some crazy routes. Am I going to film Heathrow in 4K? Ottawa, what I'll probably do is I'll probably film it in... I'll probably do the video. The video will be in 1080. But I will probably film it in 4K and or 120 FPS in places so that I can do... In editing I can reframe the picture and I can also do slow-mo and stuff like that. So the video won't go out in 4K. This is quite common. People video in 4K or high FPS and then they scale it down to 1080 at 30. And that gives them a lot of flexibility when you're editing. Because if you don't like the frame of the photo in a 4K image, because your 1080 is only like a quarter of the size, you can pick where the frame goes, and that obviously looks better. And if you film stuff in a higher frame rate and bring it down to 30, you can do slow-mo work. My camera can do like time-lapse and slow-mo and all kinds of stuff, so I want to play around with that as well. Be kind of cool to get some time-lapse footage. Good night, Mrs. Frosty. Have a good one.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Yeah, Beanstalk. And that's another reason a lot of people don't upload 4K to YouTube. Because YouTube takes, and I'm not joking, at least 2 days to process it. You can't put it, like if you want to put a 4K video up, you need to upload it days before you want it to go live, because YouTube just sits on it for days on end. N10SE, thank you for 35 months. 39 months, sorry. Well, when you upload a video to YouTube, YouTube will process it. And what it basically does is a lot of people don't compress their video properly, so YouTube compresses it for them to get the file size as small as it can while keeping the quality up. So it does that, but then it breaks it up into different resolutions. So when you click that little cog, and you can watch it in like 360, 480, 720, 1080, I upload it in 1080, and then YouTube basically creates all the others. And when it's finished doing that, it makes the video available to go live. But with a 4K video, for some reason, it takes it 2 days to do that. How do you get 2 profiles in My Summer Car, Heapster? You go to your app data folder, go into local low, and then Emistek, and you'll see a My Summer Car folder. You basically copy that, you just move that out the way and bring in another one. So just swap that out whenever time you want to change profile. No, it doesn't, Connor. It doesn't make the videos darker. Not in my experience. Sony Vegas used to make my videos darker when I used to use that. But when I started using Adobe Premiere, it was fine. The other thing is, Connor, if you don't render in the right settings, like the YouTube recommended settings, then you will get a different result on YouTube. They publish all their recommended settings. Uses Sony Vegas now. Some people do. I think Jeff Favignana uses Vegas. because it's one of those things, once you've learned how to use a video editor or any kind of tool, once you've learned how to use it, it takes a lot of investment of time to switch to a different one. And I had the same problem when I went from Vegas to Premiere. It took me like days to make the switch and weeks to become comfortable, because they're fundamentally different. But Vegas's MP4 render makes things darker for some reason. Yeah, and some people use Final Cut Pro, some people use Vegas, some people use Premiere. Each to his own. Why did I move from Vegas? I got fed up of the MP4 being darker, was one of the driving forces. But I also wanted to use Adobe After Effects and stuff. And I already use Photoshop. And when you get like a Creative Cloud subscription, you can just use all those tools on a subscription. And they all work with each other really nicely. They all work in very similar ways. So it just made sense. BCS in Denmark, the road administration will forbid you to do anything other than drive a car. It has a lot of encounter with the transport industry. If they get you, you can't eat or drink either. What, they stop you from eating and drinking? That sounds a bit... You joke around with 80k HP mods off screen all the time. It's my favourite thing. That's why I play simulators, just so I can break reality and go for 80,000 horsepower on a truck. Left turn. I think we're late with this delivery, if I'm honest. Dude. Thought he was going to drive into my trailer. Hibsdaft 2016, thank you for subbing. Can we give Hibsdaft a nutty welcome, guys? Thank you for your support. Welcome to the Net House. There's Jeff. Hi, Jeff. Wow. There's actually a truck parked in the parking bay. So how does this work exactly? I think I might actually have to skip parking because some scumbag drivers in my spot. What's Jeff doing in No, that's Jeffsky. I just call him Jeff. His name's Jeffsky. He's the Russian Jeff. Oh well. I knew it was late. Not like a glove. 8 minutes late. We're going to take 16 XP off you, Squirrel, because you're late. Nah. Yeah, so, see, I'm thinking maybe that's not quite invisible. And, thanks for wrecking my truck, bro. Have a nice day. Good luck getting those pipes down. So, my truck is damaged. What a scumbag. Where's the nearest mechanic? Don't tell me you don't have a mechanic. Yes, they have a mechanic down the road. I don't like you, Jeff. Ski. You can't speak a word of English, so it doesn't matter. Alright, how do we get over the road to the mechanic? That's the question. You think Jeffsky did it on purpose? I don't know. Looks like this is indoors. Well, you've got a lot of sweeping up though, pal. Yes, yes, we can fix your Volvo, Squirrel. Just drive it in. Try not to hit sides, it's a bit narrow. Flipping heck, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. Roof no clip. Oh my god, I can't see where I am. I cannot see. There we go. In the Russia Garage Park U. Let's see if I can get a repair done. I'm going to upgrade the engine while I'm here. I might also change the transmission a bit. I'm going to move up to a 550 Euro 6. And we're also going to change the transmission down to that differential. And then we're going to quickly spend 16 grand of my money. That was over 9,000. It was 16,000. BCS, the real company trailer mod, Paul, damages your truck. That is what caused the problem. The real company trailer mod? Really? There's a parking bay here somewhere. It's got the hotel symbol, but I'm not really sure where you can park. Why is this guy cleaning his car? Is this the parking spot? It's not, is it? It's over there somewhere. He has no life. He's an idiot. He's just wiping his car down and it's constantly snowing. Meanwhile, he's brushing the floor clean and doing a really bad job of it. Where do we park? Right, can we get that? Can we go this way? Let's see if we can take a shortcut. In before invisible box. Why is it snowing inside the garage? I don't know. Why is it snowing inside the garage? I don't know. Wait. On the map, this is a parking space. That's my weekend. Not bad, Mrs. Arsenic. How was yours? Are you doing the usual McDonald's stream tomorrow? Before work. Mrs. Arsenic goes from McDonald's, what, 4 or 5 times a week, would you say? And she likes to stream it from her car. She pulls up, gets the burger, puts the phone on the dashboard, streams it. And we all watch it eat a Big Mac, don't we? trouble is, I always seem to catch it just as she's finished. I literally joined the stream and she's like, well, I better go to work now. And I'm like, no, I just got here. Trying to make me drool. She's like, out with the Big Mac. Arr. Nah, she doesn't have 4 or 5. I'm just winding her up. Let's see what we got. Caterpillar. Ooh. Good job I upgraded. Moves out in 1 hour and 30. We could do that. Radiators back that way. Pot flowers. You do actually do that. She's like, I've got to go to work now. And then she's like 40 minutes later, no, I really need to go to work now. Oh, I better go to work now. Like, are you going to work or not? 1 hash brown is never enough. This ends in an hour. I'm just going to port over there. Oh, look where we're picking it up from. Still don't like you, Jeffsky. For 2 weeks, you're not going to be going to work. Why is that? Well, I wanted to make sure that the job didn't go, you know? Like, we drive round there and the job's not available. I'm having trouble taking my cardigan off. Who was that host? Northern Alex, thank you for the host. Oh, you're on holiday? Wait, I'm sure you just got, like, back from holiday? When was your last holiday? Yeah, I've got my cushion, don't worry. I've got my cushion back. Can't do without the cushion. That I can't reach. The last holiday Bob was July last year. Fair enough. Where are you going? You're not going anywhere. Oh, you're just having like a couple of weeks off. That's good. Time to unplug. You're gonna lie in bed for as long as you possibly can. So the worst thing about that is you mess your body clock up, and then when you go back to work, you just can't get out of bed in the morning. Joran Costa, happy anniversary. Thank you for 12 months. You're hoping to go skiing in January, but you're too unfit at the minute and your oldest has his A-levels. They're only mocks though, aren't they, at the moment? Mine's got A-levels. Blue Branners, 30 months. Thank you, Blue Branners. There's a bit more beef in this engine. You're not feeling very well, Blue Brothers. Oh, get well soon, matey. Compolol, thank you very much. Let's turn the engine volume down a bit. Let's see what it's set to. S_interior volume. What are we on? Default is 1 and I'm on 7. Alright.
Ai, 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 ai.
Let's put it on 1. That's what it normally sounds like. It's on 3 now. Grandpa Gaming for 30 viewer host. Thank you very much. Welcome. Yes, I use gears and pedals. I'll be able to show you this at some point when I get my other camera set up. Did you not know about that commands areas? You can adjust the interior volume just with the console. Stony Dude, thank you for the host as well. Thank you guys. Yep, we're welcome. Exactly that.
Ai, ai,
I'm almost a billionaire in the game. Well, it matters not a jot. Man's 24. Yesterday I drove an online contract of nearly 3,000 kilometers long. What the heck? With a new yacht trailer and hit a low bridge in a pro-mods territory. Got 30% damage just in the last city. Ouch. And when I had parked it, I didn't get a single XP or money for it. Yeah, you see, what I'd have done, mans, is pressed escape, gone straight to load, clicked on the show autosaves, and you would have had an autosave from about 15 minutes ago and just gone back and done that again. There's no way. Hey Leaky, how you doing? Not seen you in chat for a while, Leaky? Maybe I've just missed your name.
Welcome to the Nut House.
It actually looks pink in this light. It's really weird. Enjoying that extra horsepower. Zer029_, welcome to the Net House. Can we give Zer a nutty welcome, guys? It would not work, Paul. Oh, you had an online contract. Oh yes, I did miss that bit. You had an online contract. Oh my god. So next time you play, mans, just turn off damage. That must have burnt, oh my god. How many hours of your life did you waste on that? 3,000 kilometers and you got nothing for it. I honestly hate the way that it works, that the XP, like, you know, even if it wants to take all of your money to get no XP for driving, what, 2,950 kilometers without any damage, and then you have some damage at the end. That's just ridiculous. You were here yesterday, Leaky. Obviously, I'm very, very observant. Maybe you lurked, though, I don't know. Some online contracts don't work at all if pro-mods change the drop-off location as well. Wow. No problem, Matroshka. So I want to go to Denmark at some point. I want to fly into Copenhagen. I love the Copenhagen approach in Flight Sim. I'd like to see it for real. I did that with Geneva. That was nice. I look very dolled up. What does that mean, Atomic Merc? I don't know how to take that, bro. Where are we? We're in Russia. Rowan Pierce, watch my video, my console guide video on YouTube. It tells you exactly how to do it. Banterlord, yes, I will be going to the Flight Sim Expo in Vegas in June. Just need to book my flight and find a hotel. Must be the Rouge. Boba Knight, thank you for 2 months, bro. The Grim Reaper, 2 down, many more to go. Thanks for all the fun. Awesome community. Thank you, Grim. Is it Pro Mods? Pro Mods and Rust Map. We're in Rust Map. Yeah, I was looking at flights last night, and the Virgin Atlantic flight price has gone up. It's like, you scumbags. So I'm going to wait a couple of days and try again. Because the prices fluctuate so much. Well, Year of the Chuck, you've actually got Flight Sim Con and Flight Sim Expo now. So, something happened after the last one, and there was arguments, and now there's 2 events. I'll be going to the Expo in Vegas. I'm not sure what's happening with the Flight Sim Con. I won't be going to that. Noyan B, thank you for 39 months. Keep up the great work. Do you ever get alerts from Google Flights? Have you not set it up? No, I've set it up. But the prices are not really fluctuating for June currently. Like, they went down about 70 quid over the last week or 2. And then, that was for BA though. But for Virgin Atlantic it went up. I don't know why. But if you look at the Virgin flight, it's got like free Wi-Fi on board and all kinds of stuff. How much is a flight to Vegas, Chris? Economy class was about £600-ish. And the Premier Economy used to be, it's 1,000 on BA, but it's 1,200 on Virgin. And I'm pretty certain it wasn't that much money. Booking flights in the middle of the night is the best time. Maybe. Yeah, probably Hendo. If you ever make it to an event in Denmark at some point, let me know sometime before. As my mother promised me she'll take me to the event to meet you face to face. If I go to Denmark, I don't know if we're going to an event or whether it'll just be like a day trip or something like I did with Geneva. Can't check on Norwegian Air as they don't have any available flights. I know, Chris, that's the problem. Norwegian Airlines, you can't book ahead 3 months in advance. More than 3 months, it's ridiculous. Okay, Mrs. Arsenic. When's the next event? Insomnia. I don't know, Connor. I think currently the next event is Truckfest Peterborough. No, I've never been skiing, Mrs. Arsenic. It's not something I ever got round to doing. I have never been to Cape Canaveral. STS video is causing me a lot of time at the moment. I'm hoping to get it out this week. Well, this is going to be a problem for you, isn't it? Do you not think you should back off? Oh, it's okay. I'll take the fine. can take it out of my 750 million. Custard, I don't, at the moment, I don't think I am. I don't think Aces are going to be there in the spring one at the moment, Custard, so I generally don't know. The summer one I'll go to. I'm not saying I will or I won't go at the moment, Custard. The answer is, at the moment, there's nothing booked right now. And I don't know if I'm going or not to the spring one.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Gamescom, Sven? I don't know about that either. The thing is about Gamescom is I could probably go every other year and that would be okay. I don't think I need to go every year. There's not enough, like, for simulation stuff, it's not massively represented at Gamescom. And I'm pretty well connected with all the kind of simulator devs and publishers now, so I don't, like, initially, back in 2015 when I went full-time, I would go to Gamescom and then try and meet a lot of the devs and publishers, you know what I mean? Try and make connections, which is what I did. But I don't really need to do that now, because when they get stuff, they kind of tell me, like, hey, we've got this, play this. So it's kind of, why do I need to go now? It's a great event, it really is. Terrific fun, but I just don't know if it's worth the cost. Balthazar, thank you for 13 months. Harry Slayer, 35. Happy Sunday, Paul. Keep up the good work, sir. And when is Flight Sim happening on the stream? As soon as I can finish this SCS video, I will get time to continue with my Flight Sim PC, which is sat right next to me here, waiting for me to configure. I did some more on it the other day, but I have to focus on this SCS video. Flights are currently 580 one way to Vegas from Heathrow to Virgin Atlantic. I know. I've looked into it all. Yeah, Hendo, I'm not that bothered about EA, to be honest. Probably SCS will be there too. Yeah, but SCS is probably going to be at Truckfest in Peterborough, so I'll see them then anyway. Zarak, I know where you're coming from, mate. The only advice I can give to you is don't let it rule your life. And you have to force yourself out of it. BC Blackout, thank you for 15 months, because otherwise you're just living in fear, mate. You've got to force your way through it and stop it from, like, controlling your life. Michael Gremlin, hello Paul, do you or anyone in chat know of any... What the heck is that? Any devil BDF skins they can share with me? I don't like using the standard one. I don't know. If anybody's in chat, reach out to Michael Gremlin, because I don't. I ain't got a clue. Kind of an empty field, this. Let's get a zoom in. Ooh, plane. That was a good spot. Didn't even see that. You won't go to England, it costs too much. I could take the Eurostar train from Amsterdam though. The standard BDF tandem skin is terrible, says Michael Gremlin. BC Blackout 15 months. Do you know this mod, this winter mod, works really well with the Russian map at this time of year. It just looks brilliant. All the horizons are like misty and blurred out. It's just fantastic. Baz, any wishes for I-63 this year, apart from the Spezi? Better start making a list so that I don't forget. Oh, man. I honestly don't know, Baz. I don't know, dude. I mean, I can't really think off the top of my head if there's anything in particular that I kind of need. If it comes to me, Baz, I'll message you. How about that? Good night, Mrs. Arsenic. Have a good one. We'll see you on the McDonald's stream, okay? Where are we currently? I'll show you where we are currently. Here. That's where we are. Okay? No, I'm just messing. Right. We are on the M6 going to Birmingham. No, we're on the M6. We'll come out of Krasnoyarsk and we're on our way up to Tambov. Well, just north of Tambov, heading towards Moscow. How's that? We're heading northwest. Full English stream. Ooh, yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Sausage and mash. Let's do it. Duffman, thank you for 2 months. Oh, I do like it. I tell you what, when I went seeing Pringle Insomnia, we went for a breakfast at a cafe in Birmingham. They did a superb English breakfast. And it was like £10 or something for the whole thing, including like milkshake and everything. It was just a plate full of stuff. Oh no, it wasn't 10 quid at all. It was about 6 quid. It was just ridiculously cheap. And it was so good. Tiny little cafe it was. Surely that tractor would have been nicked by now. If that was Essex, that would have gone. If you go into Seattle, you will first need to fill out the application for entering the USA, Chris. Yeah, that's what I had to get. The last 2 years, though. Fill it in, send it off. It doesn't cost that much, and it's valid for 2 years. I think mine expires next year. But once you've got one, like, you can't... like, renewing them is a bit weird. But it's pretty painless. It takes like 20 minutes. Just do it well in advance. I think it's called like an ESA or something. Do I have Portugal and Spain? No. You need TSM for that. If you get the TSM map, you can get Portugal and Spain. Esther, that's it. Esther.